Do women have ways of testing men to see if they are authentic or not?
Yeah. But I'm not gonna give away the secrets of women right now.
Oh, no? I thought that's what we were here for today.
Giving away secrets? I don't think so.
When it comes to dating, women are driven by hypergamy, the instinct to secure a high-status man as her partner. To try and gain an advantage, men learned to fake confidence and status so that they could successfully seduce women. However, the evolutionary arms race was not over. Women evolved the instinct to test men, to throw little challenges in their direction to see if the confidence was real or just a facade. In this video, we spoke to women from two different cultures, Canada and the Netherlands, and asked them a number of questions. What kind of tests do women give men? Can women usually tell if a man is faking confidence or not? Are women even aware that they're testing men, or is this happening subconsciously? Let's find out.
Do you find that men are always sincere and authentic with you?
No.
Or are they sometimes putting on a bit of an act?
A bit of an act, definitely. Not always sincere.
I think they put on a bit of an act. Yeah.
In terms of sincerity though, I think the majority of men have been sincere with me, yeah.
I normally think they're sincere. Yeah. I think.
Sometimes you have to push them and be like, okay, drop your barrier, actually be real with me.
It depends. Some men are very sincere and authentic, and others they're just fake and pretend for a lot of women.
I would say insecure guys. I feel like everybody who is insecure tries to use something and relies on something to make themselves look better.
For instance, you're in a club or something, and some men, they can mislead you into things you actually don't want to do.
I just know that they're not always very sincere. They have ulterior motives.
Sometimes they pretend to be nice, but they're very bitchy and mean.
I think they always put on a bit of an act when they first get to know you, and then the more time you spend and the more authentic you are with them, I find they respond by opening up more to you.
If someone is coming to you to talk with you, you can see what is his purpose, what he wants.
I mean, I think we all kind of put on a bit of an act, especially in a dating situation.
Do women ever have difficulty figuring out if a man is genuine or if he's faking his confidence?
Yeah, we do have difficult times discovering if they're genuine or not.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that might be true. But again, I think that we all kind of fake confidence. And I think it could be going both ways.
No, I think it's pretty easy to understand.
The more you go out with people, the more you realize how to recognize these signs, and eventually it gets easier.
Some women, they are too sympathetic. They have a lot of, they pity them or something. Well, not pity, but they're too kind, which makes it very easy for men to mislead them.
Sometimes it comes off very blatant, like, all right, buddy, you don't actually think you're that big a hotshot. You're trying to show me, you know, I have this car, I have this watch, whatever, and you can tell it's kind of fake. But other times it's difficult to tell, I don't know.
I think if you know someone really good, you can see it, but if you don't know you don't know. You can't see it from the outside, but when you're in a conversation, you can.
I think there's a lot of stereotypes out there too, that you kind of buy into, and you're like searching to see, is he being real? Is he just trying to get with you or whatever?
Okay. Because you don't know if they're real or not, if they're being sincere.
It's the same with guys and girls, right? I think for guys it's the same thing. The more experience you have, the more you can tell if a girl is the right fit for you or not.
For instance, Ted Bundy, he was very charming and he was a rapist and murderer and stuff like that. So some women can't always see if a man is fake.
Why do you think men sometimes fake confidence when speaking to women?
Because they think that's what's gonna get them laid, period.
Because they want to make a good impression.
Yeah. Nobody wants to get embarrassed getting turned down and put yourself out there just to get crushed, so I think it's a natural fear.
They want to act tough.
Yes. So they can get
yeah, they think ladies like tough men.
Because confidence is a quality that definitely makes people more attractive.
Well, in most cases, women like men more if they're more confident. Because if you're very insecure, you don't. That's not very attractive to many women.
Can I swear on this?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, but somebody who's like a fuckboy, then maybe it's like in order to get to a certain goal, right, of physicality or whatever it might be.
Because they're not sure of themselves.
But it can also make you look really bad. Like if a girl realizes that you're just trying to look better than you actually are, you might come off as if you had a higher ego than you should.
If you constantly say, well, I'm not good enough, or I'm not funny enough, stuff like that, it's gonna be annoying after a while.
I think women can be pretty cruel. So I'd be scared too.
Women can be intimidating just like men can be intimidating. So faking that confidence can kind of help you also create confidence. I don't know if it's always necessarily malicious.
I think everyone fakes their confidence. I don't think we're all that confident. Women do it too.
I would hope that they would know that most women don't want to tear them down, but I think, again, there's lots of YouTube videos showing men just getting turned down, a lot of stereotypes, a lot of TV shows where it happens and it's brutal, and so obviously nobody wants to get hurt like that or embarrassed.
Do women have ways of testing men to see if they're authentic or not?
Yeah. But I'm not going to give away the secrets of women right now.
Oh, no? I thought that's what we were here for today.
Giving away secrets? I don't think so.
Personally, I think it's more of a feeling than a test.
Well, I don't think there's like a test or anything. Maybe through time when you get to know the person.
I don't usually go on dates or go meet people thinking I'm gonna test this person and I'm gonna do this and this is my test and I have this like process that I go through that you have to pass phase 1 and then test and then phase 2 and then test.
I mean, maybe. I don't think I do.
I guess you do test people, like you start asking questions, and for girls it's more like realizing where is this going.
Not what a person says, but because of their actions you can see.
They play mind games during text messages, I'll just say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
For example?
I told you I'm not giving away any of our secrets. Men will see this and then they'll know exactly what games we play.
Okay.
I'm not testing.
No?
But no, I'm not testing. I can see if what he wants from me, and if I'm okay with that, then I'm okay. If I can see that I don't want this thing what he wants, I'm just not gonna speak with him.
Yeah.
Maybe in high school I used to kind of set up, be like, I'd find out something and see if they tell me. But I think in a mature relationship as an adult, there's not really a test I would set up. It is just a feeling.
You kind of, I don't know, play mind games like text messages, right? You respond a certain way and see how he's going to respond. And depending on the way he responds, will tell you if you want to go on a date with him or not, or if you just want to hook up with him, or if you see this potentially going somewhere else.
You take him out and you take your girlfriends too. And then you just kind of check if you have like girlfriends that are very attractive. You do check if the guy is checking out your girlfriends or how flirty he is with them. And
Okay, I guess if I can tell that someone like seems to be bullshitting, then I would probably just like ask questions to go deeper, but like very obvious upfront questions, or even just call them out and be like, I think you're full of shit. Like seriously, like I don't know.
Making sure if they do mess up that they don't make the same patterns, because if they're gonna lie once and you catch them and they lie again and you catch them, then obviously they're just gonna keep doing it. So less of a test, more of an observer.
I know a lot of girls who like look at their partner's phones or like, you know, but that's more of a, I think once it's kind of defined, right?
Getting to know a person and whether he's sincere in his passions and ambitions.
More subconscious, more the vibe you get from them. I think your body can pick up on signals a lot better than we can ever give a test.
So a lot of observing is kind of
a lot
like...
of observing, but I don't think anybody goes like, I'm gonna test this guy today and here are all of my tests and you failed.
If you know they're friends maybe, or if you let them go out without you with your friends and you don't hear anything bad about them, like he kissed her.
Resting bitch face, the whole sorry, I am not interested, I have a boyfriend type situation. Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
so maybe even if you don't actually have a boyfriend?
Of course we say that, yeah.
So are women ever rude or standoffish to men as a way of trying to see if it will throw them off?
Oh yeah.
This one is really interesting.
We do play hard to get, yes. yeah, hard to get is, I mean, men play hard to get as well. So yeah, we do.
So you guys don't do that?
No.
Okay.
I can see it as a possibility. Personally, I wouldn't do that.
I mean, I think I personally can be pretty standoffish to men, but it's more just like trying to figure out if they want something from me or if they're like actually genuinely trying to have a conversation.
Yes.
Explain more,
Yes.
please.
I don't know. I couldn't personally see myself doing that intentionally to someone and being rude to see how they react.
It's something from society. It's just there, and it's just, yes, women are like that.
Some girls, and I do it sometimes because it helps you get rid of the people that you know are not actually interested. So if you're like, not like rude, but if you're like cold to someone and you're just like, you don't really show that much interest, and then that person keeps trying, I think that's someone I would go out with, someone that keeps trying. But if I tell you like, oh yeah, like maybe another day, and you're just like, okay, that maybe another day, it's never gonna happen.
I don't think so.
No, you don't do that?
No.
That's playing hard to get, right? Seeing how persistent they are. But it's a tricky game. You don't want them to be too persistent either, because then it just comes off creepy. It's a balance. It depends on the woman, and it also depends on the situation. That's the best answer I can give.
Sometimes women can be rude if they try too hard or try to be tough, or yeah, we can be rude.
It's almost like a way of seeing if they have the confidence.
Yeah, maybe.
To start and like continue a conversation and not like maybe have an agenda or something. Right?
Yeah, maybe.
So I think it is a way to like push off the guys that are not as interested, and then if someone actually likes you a lot, they would probably keep trying, and that way you can get rid of the guys that only want to sleep with you.
Do you think that maybe that would throw off the guys who are insecure too, like who are maybe not confident?
Definitely.
Might not seem like it, but I'm a very shy person. So talking to people, it's like I am just kind of, I won't necessarily keep a conversation going. I'm also really comfortable with silence. So like it might seem like I'm a little bit more aloof, but
I feel like sometimes when you don't treat guys as well, and this might sound bad, but sometimes the more rude you are, the more they like you, and that's weird. I don't know why.
What's attractive about a guy who could pass any tests given to him?
That he's willing to put in the work.
Persistence, I think.
I don't know. I mean, again, it's like I don't think I give guys tests.
I don't know, it's masculine. I mean, all girls find a masculine guy attractive, right? And passing those sorts of mind games is attractive because, I don't know, we like a clever man. And if he's able to pass those mind games, then he's a keeper.
If he passes his test, it's attractive. Yeah, it's a good sign.
It shows loyalty, I guess.
Yeah.
I think someone that can pass any test is someone that can be true to themselves, you know? Like a person who knows who they are and what they want in life, and someone who is a little bit more mature and accepting themselves, self-esteem, confidence.
If women are doing that, then it's less, I think it's more like, are you able to fit into the mold that I'm creating for you? That's how I see it. And it's more like checking off boxes of like, okay, are we compatible in all these things? I'm hoping that's what's actually going on, right?
Just being himself, I think, because, yeah, not that he's gonna act different or something.
You're like, okay, you need to do this, this, and this, and they're like, bye, then obviously it's not worth it. But if they like you and they find you genuine and they want to spend time around you, again, they're able to handle you at your worst, then they're showing you they're willing to put in work for the long run. And that's someone who's going to work with you through the hard times. It's someone who's going to not run if you have a bad day or you go through a rough period. And that's something I really look for, is that stability in someone.
Last question. Do you think men test women in any way?
Oh, 100%. Come on, it goes both ways, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
So I think some people do test, but not in a bad way, just to figure out how someone is.
I don't feel I've been super tested. I think it is similar to women in that it is a vibe thing again.
Yeah, I think that it's kind of similar. I think it's a give and take. I don't want to assume.
I think guys do that, and I know just because guys have said this to me, like, yeah, like I tested you that way.
Yes, I also think so.
And which way do you think we test women?
Maybe
Same way.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, messaging at 12 p.m. versus 12 a.m. Like, come on. We all know if a guy messages you at 12 a.m., what the fuck does he want?
It's a hard one. I think a lot of what I said could probably be said for both men and women. I don't know if it's specifically a woman or a man thing.
I know that one of the things guys do is test whether the girl pays for her meal after they go for dinner, or whether she offers or not.
Well, I think some men are just being rude because they're very arrogant and stuff like that. I don't think that's necessarily a test.
I mean, I can't get into their heads, but I mean, I'm sure if a guy is interested in a girl, he's gonna want to put her through some tests to see if she's actually somewhat like girlfriend material or wife material or hookup material even. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what tests they put us through, but of course we all play mind games. Come on.
They offer like to pay for things sometimes, but then other times they don't, and they pretty much just try to see how the girl reacts and whether she's expecting to be expecting for her expenses to be paid by the guy all the time.
People that are looking for a lot shallower relationship, maybe just something while they're in university or for a night or for a week, are more likely to put up those really shallow tests. And people that are looking for a more mature adult relationship for the next 30 years are going to look a lot deeper and not put up those tests.
I feel like they would probably be testing to see how long it would take to sleep with them a lot of the times.
Maybe, but then that's not the man I want to be with.
Why would you ask me on a date and then just like be expecting me to pay for everything?
Right.
Like, we girls, we put like an hour of work in our makeup. Makeup is expensive. We have our periods. We have like so many other things to worry about. I feel like you should be paying for this dinner. I will offer to pay for my things, but if this is our first date and you don't pay for my dinner, I'm not going out with you again.
Special thanks to the 2 contributors who shot this footage and made this video possible. I want to feature more videos like this on the channel, discovering what women think and comparing and contrasting different cultures. Whatever country you're from, if you're interested in becoming a contributor and getting paid to talk to women, click on the link in the description box to find out how you can get involved. Now, it's time for some bonus footage.
You can't ask somebody, hey, what are your red flags, right?
Right, exactly. I actually have a friend who did that though. Like on the second date with somebody, like they went through all of the stuff that's like, okay, what do you think your weaknesses are in a relationship? They're still together. They like moved to Texas together. So
after the date, we do analyze everything. And I don't know if it happens with boys, but with girls, we overanalyze that shit. And we will go through each event and each phrase, and we will overthink all of that. And we do a whole analysis of the situation after the date. And you guys probably don't even know.
So ladies like tough men or do they don't?
Some do. Yeah, some do. Some don't.
And you guys?
I don't know. I like someone who's soft but also tough.
So like a girl that I liked at work and I knew she liked me, she told me that her friend thought I was cute and I should go talk to her. But she's the one who liked me and we ended up hooking up.
Oh my god.
But she tried to throw that out there, like, do you like her kind of thing?
Yeah,
and the friend I was not attracted to.
Okay, and you said like.
So I was like, no, why are you playing like Cupid games here at work?
Yeah, but you figured it out. I mean, you like knew what she was doing. Right?
And then I asked her later, why did you ask that? She's like,
Yeah.
For instance, when a guy is texting you all day and you have your own activities and you do all of these things and he wants to be there in like everything, like every little thing like you do, and he wants to go there with you, we don't see it as, oh, this guy wants to spend time with me and he's like interested in my activities. When the guys are wanting to do everything you also do and spend all of their time with you, you realize like this person has nothing to do with their life. Like they are not doing anything, they don't have their own activities, and those are usually people that will make you the center of their life. So I think that's a pretty good sign, like someone is not insecure, but more like they don't know themselves. And because they don't know themselves, they can't really love themselves 100%. And because they can't love themselves 100%, why will they love you?
If there is this testing, it's either upfront, like being direct about it, like asking those questions.
This is how I do it.
Right.
I don't think that's how everybody is.
Right.
Yeah.
Or it could be like maybe subconscious.
Yeah, and maybe subconscious stuff.
I think one of the hottest qualities in someone is definitely confidence. I have gone out with a bunch of guys who were not attractive like at all, but they were super interesting, super nice people, super cool people, and I liked them a lot. Like, I physically liked them even though they were not attractive because of their personality, right?
I think everybody puts on confidence. I think everybody kind of bullshits a little bit. Like, who doesn't like lie occasionally to just kind of pad their reality, right? To make it a little bit more attractive or a little bit more interesting or engaging. But I think to a point, it's also like, okay, but what are you, like, can you back up what you're saying? If you can't back it up, then like maybe we don't have that much in common, or I don't want to be with somebody who's a compulsive liar, or I mean, that's an extreme conclusion to jump to, but yeah,